pictures. And then our mind goes to work to complete the picture. And you see, no nation or no individual can rise any higher than the pictures which are painted in their minds. Now, words can either be positive or negative. They can be destructive or they can be helpful. And as we explore these words and these concepts and these ideas, we're going to take a good look at many of the facets of life that will make a difference. You see, I'm an optometrist too. And what I do is I literally go around the world fitting people with new glasses. Now, they're not rose-colored glasses by any stretch of imagination, but they're an amazing pair of glasses, and I have brought your pair this evening. Now, this pair of glasses literally is a pair of glasses that multiplies and magnifies the opportunities which life has to offer us, both as parents and as individuals. You see, regardless of whether you live in Memphis, Tennessee, Dallas, Texas, or Portland, Oregon, makes no difference where you live. There are some people in your business who are doing better than you are, and there are some who are doing not nearly as well. Same opportunity, but we're looking at it in a different light. There are some parents who are doing a magnificent job of raising positive kids, and there are others who are not doing quite as well. But this wonderful pair of glasses multiplies and magnifies the tremendous opportunities that are present in life. The most beautiful thing is they multiply in your eyes all of the good qualities, the potential that your child has in his or her life. You see, the beautiful thing is you've got to see them in your mind before they start developing completely in your child's mind. And so it is a substantial responsibility. And this pair of glasses will help you to see more of the good qualities which are there. Now, this also is a pair of glasses which is magnified and multiplied internally, because when you turn it inside, they multiply your own potential, because you see, it does take a positive parent to raise a positive child. And so we're going to look at the good qualities which you have. Now, don't misunderstand. Let me say it again for fear that you do. It is not a rose-colored pair of glasses. It is a pair of glasses, however, which will enable you to see what your child can be in the future. Now, there are two things I'm going to emphasize many times during the course of these recordings. One of the things I'm going to emphasize over and over and over is that you're what you are and where you are because of what's gone into your mind. And you can change what you are, and you can change where you are by changing what goes into your mind. The second thing I'm going to emphasize repeatedly is the fact that it is not easy. You see, I don't believe life is easy. Regardless of whether you're a household executive, whether you are a corporate executive, whether you are a single parent, whether you're a public speaker, a preacher, a school teacher, a laborer, regardless of what it is that you do in life, I happen to believe that life is tough. But this I also believe. I believe that if you'll be tough on yourself, that life is going to be infinitely easier on you. But my friend, somebody's going to be tough on you, and somebody's going to be tough on your child. Now, what I'm saying is this: you can choose who you want to be tough on yourself. It'll either be you or the world. You can choose who you want to deal with your child from a disciplinary teaching point of view. It will be either you or the world, but somebody is going to be teaching and disciplining your child. No, it's not easy, but let me tell you, it can be tremendously fun, enormously exciting, and powerfully rewarding. Now, see, you and I want the same thing. Regardless of where you live and regardless of what you do, we all essentially want the same thing. You see, everybody wants to be healthy. Everybody I've ever seen wants to be happy. Everybody I've ever talked to wants to be at least reasonably prosperous. So everybody wants to have peace of mind. Everybody I've ever seen wants to be secure, and everybody I've ever seen wants to have friends. Is this not so? I believe they do. So if that's what we want, doesn't it make sense, ladies and gentlemen, and also is it that's what we want for our children? Is there a parent here, or is there a parent listening to this who does not want those things for their child? I believe they do. So if that's what we want, in our cases, doesn't it make sense to look and see what we got? Because you see, if what you got is short of what you want, then we better check up and find out how we got what we got. And what we're going to discover is this: with the exception of money, which can be inherited, generally is not, but can be, with the exception